Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. This is Grumpydad and today I am going to be narrating this amazing endless wave run with Grumpy Suncloth and our OG friend Lil Bip. Okay, so the reason I'm going to be narrating today is because I was watching Grumpyson do this incredible run and I was blown away by how far they got. And after we had gotten done recording the entire run, then we found out that the audio was not working on our recording. So I'm going to come back in and narrate this for you guys. So basically, what happens here, you can see they easily defeat the large glasses toilet. They're placing all of their farms, their Octopus VIP, and their Santa TVs. And then Lil Bip places down a Demented Titan Cameraman. Okay, so that's basically how they got started. And we'll see you guys back in Wave 20. Okay, here we are in Wave 20. So they are just cruising along, easy waves right now. They're going super fast. You can see now that the Mutant Toilet 2.0 goes down real fast. And then Grumpyson is placing his favorite unit. This is currently his favorite unit. And if you've seen Grumpyson play, you know he loves the Axe upgraded Titan. Actually, this Axe upgraded Titan, we a few months ago, maybe a couple months ago, we did a bunch of opening. We got a ton of crates, and I actually pulled this Axe Titan and I gave it to him. So sweet unit. And of course, the Demented is here, the Astro, which does slowing and then places down the first barrier unit, the I Am Evan. So easy stuff. We will see you guys back in Wave 30. Wave 30 is here. Now, these guys, in these early waves, they are cruising and they are going through these levels super fast. So that they're just auto skipping all of this stuff so far. Uh, Grumpy places down the speaker drill pencil clock, that crazy thing that has like 100 names. He puts that down near the front because it does a really good job because it has a lot of slowing on it, and so it's a lot of DPS and a lot of slowing. And then he's now placed two Evans. If you guys see, he's starting to place those. He's got two barrier units now, so it's really stacking up on the track a bunch of barriers, which is super helpful. And then Lil Bip asks him, "Hey, where are all these? What farm did you bring a Santa TV?" And he was like, "Oh no, actually, my Octopus VIP is a spawner and a farm, and so got to show off that sweet unit." Okay, and so we will see you guys back in Wave 40. Peace. Wave 40. Okay, this is the classic glitch toilet. Really not a problem for this team. The Titan Beach Ball Man comes down. The Leprechaun speakers get placed at the front, which are great because they have area boost. They expand the range of the nearby units. And these guys are still auto skipping. These waves are going really fast right now. Not too much to say in this area, so we will be back with you guys. See you at wave 50. Wave 50. Okay, now this is getting great. There are 3 I am Evans down. So you can see those hats are all over the screen. They are just covering up the whole track at sometimes. This is when the giant smooth toilet comes out, which is starting to be kind of a difficult boss at wave 50. A lot more hit points, but this is still kind of smooth sailing for these guys. Now Lil Bip has put down 2 Demented Titans. Um, and then, kind of crazy at this point, I think our friend might have been playing like on an iPad. And so there was starting to get low memory warnings and then actually lagged out and got kicked out of the game, which was like, oh, dude. But luckily she got back and rejoined. So that was really good. So we could keep rocking. But now we have to, when you guys get that low memory warning, it's like, oh no, here we go. And it was only like in the 50s. So luckily she recovered, and then they're looking still really strong, still auto skipping strong through 50 waves. So we will see you guys back for the wave 60 boss. You know who that is. Okay, my friends, welcome to wave 60. This is when the TTD endless mode starts to get a little bit crazy. For those of you guys that have played a lot of endless mode, this is getting pretty intense actually now. This is when we get our first real boss, which is the frost skeleton toilet. Like, he's the one that can, if you're not smart about this and if you don't have really high damage units, um, you can he can cause some trouble because the frost skellies start having a lot of hit points. They are still auto skipping all the way up until wave 62, auto skipping the whole time. So that's pretty impressive. Like, when I was watching this, I was pretty blown away because a lot of times, like, 2 players with all the toilets coming out, they can't auto skip that far. But I was really proud of these guys. That was pretty awesome gaming and good strategy. So yep, this is a little bit tougher battle, but you see they're really knocking this frost skeleton out, and some really good teamwork here. And so they're still cruising really nicely. We will see you guys back at wave 70. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I thought this was one of my favorite endless runs that I've ever seen. I was watching it and I really wish that I was playing it. So, anyways, I'm sure you guys can relate. Um, you should leave a comment in the comments below, because one thing that Grumpy and I have been wondering is like, what are some of the loadouts that you guys use that have worked really well on endless mode? And like, let us know what your favorite units are, or maybe your most powerful units. So, because we're trying to get some new ideas for trying to get further on the endless mode. So, would really appreciate some ideas. Anyhow, wave 70 in 27 minutes. These guys got to wave 70. What is going on in this world? So this is the giant turkey toilet. Basically, these guys have no problem with this. And as you can see, they're discussing turning this giant turkey into a fried turkey dinner. We're not going to wait for Thanksgiving. They're just going to go ahead and cook this thing right now, which is sounds like a really good idea. So you guys, this is going to be an easy ride to wave 80. Maybe not easy, but still pretty guaranteed that they're going to get to 80. So we will see you guys on the other side. Peace. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, this is getting crazy. Just an amazing run at this point. Wave 80 is the dual cargo toilet, which is a really nice unit to get at this stage of the game. Like, a lot of you guys have gotten to wave 80, I'm assuming. The dual cargo, for being so late, it dies pretty fast and pretty easy. Not a lot of hit points. So you could see also Grumpy is up to his max placement spots. Everything's down. So he's going to have to decide if he wants to start you selling off an octopus, adding another damage unit. But yeah, we'll see where they go from here. We will see you guys in the next one here. We're just going to move right along, show you a little bit more of the 80s here, and then on to the next adventure. All right, here we go. Okay, you guys, we just wanted to throw this little part in because we thought it was hilarious. You can see we had a little snag here, and Little Bip is stuck in a cage. So, not sure what's really happening there, but it all turns out okay. And okay, it's really cranking up now. Here we go, wave 90. So now you see a serious toilet. We have the Broken Heart toilet. The boss is 281 million hit points, which is really not a joke. Okay, I mean it's strong enough, and things are getting intense. You can see Lil Bip predicts that they have a 49% chance of losing, which Grumpy and I were a little more optimistic, but there was a chance. Basically a 50-50. And we have a fun challenge for you guys because I know we have a lot of OG viewers. And so Lil Bip has actually been with us for a long time and has commented on quite a few videos. So I'm sure you guys know who this is, quite a few of you. So, challenge is we want you guys to try to guess Lil Bip's original OG username. What was her original OG username? Do you guys remember? Who's a real OG Grumpy Gamer fan? If you know, or if you think you know, drop us a comment down in the comments below. Um, but as you can see, also, yeah, that'll be fun. So if you know, give us a shout out. Um, hey, I mean, look at this. Even though it's quite a challenge, they're having a hard time with it, kind of. But I was proud of them. They just stuck with it. Their strategy is good. Their unit placement's good. And they're taking this Broken Heart toilet down. Really one of my favorite bosses. I love the look of it. It's pretty sweet. So it looks like we will be coming back with you guys in wave 100. Here we go. Okay. What a journey this has been. Oh man, we wanted to just show you guys all of the highlights of this because it was a super long run. I think it was like an hour and 45 minutes in total. These guys were just grinding it out, but we're showing you guys the highlights, including all the bosses. So the DJ Toilet 2.0, definitely a rough unit. I don't know if they buffed this boss or what, but I don't remember it being this crazy. 402 million hit points. That is no joke, especially if you have a bunch of other strong toilets on the screen. What are you supposed to do with that? I'm thinking maybe looking back on this because this one gave them a lot of trouble. Maybe some of the units, like all of the starter units that were not starter units, but all the units that are at the front of the screen by the spawn area, maybe setting all of them to strongest. So they're targeting the DJ Toilet 2.0 for the whole first part of the map. So like all the slowing units are slowing it from the very start, and it's getting tons of damage from the axes. Maybe that would have helped because it seems like after the broken or not broken, but after the DJ Toilet got like halfway through the screen, it still had a ton of millions and millions and millions, hundreds of millions of hit points still on it. So it was like, man, this is going to be crazy. So I think hitting it really hard at the beginning and slowing it, all the slowing units on the first half of the map have to be targeted to strongest to just target DJ Toilet. And so, yeah, this is just a great team. Let's see what happens a little later on. Well, there it is, my friends. You can see it here. All good things must come to an end. And so we end this journey. We are so glad you guys were here. We're going to leave this endless run a little bit wiser, a little bit more thankful, and a little bit more prepared to get to our next goal, which is to make it to wave 110 on endless mode. We've never done it, but that's the next challenge that we need to get to. So thank you guys so much for joining us. You see, wave 104 was where we ended off. Lots of thanks to Lil Bip, one of our OG grumpy gamers. Thank you so much for joining us and making this video, and for all those awesome units and just being really cool and really a good TTD gamer. So we hope you guys enjoyed this. Like and subscribe, and we've got some amazing new TTD content coming out in the next week. So come back and check out the channel, and peace to everyone. We're out.